I wake up, say a prayer, asking for strength just to get through my day. The night was quiet, but I paid it no attention because I assumed no one had anything to say. It's dark outside, yet it's 6:30 in the morning. See, I thought it'd be bright and early, but it's dark and cold because everyone's mourning. Another death of a young child who never got to show the world his light. And had it not been for these souls being lifted, the morning would still be bright. We wouldn't have to start our day of service with a hole in our hearts. But we are. And the sad part is the day still has to start. Circle up! It's 6:45 and my mind is wandering. I'm in no mood to lead because my vocals are frozen and my mind is wrapped around these lost souls, so I just keep pondering. And here we are, strong circle full of broken hearts. But without further ado, readiness check still has to start. Boots and shoes!
Boots and shoes!
Black and white socks!
Black and white socks!
Hold on, give me a second to process. How could I possibly be ready with my heart in a knot? No blood flowing through my veins, yet I'm supposed to have an open mind and a heart full of grace. In fact, the loss we suffered made my heart empty and closed my mind, so how could I possibly start my day off with a smile on my face? And let's not get started with the positive can-do, because nothing but negative thoughts and depression has filled this space. A life was taken, yet we continue like it's just another day or as if no one was fazed. I know the contract said it would be hard, but it never said anything about burying kids. I thought we were fighting to reform education, not fighting to live. But it is an uphill battle that we chose to fight. And even in this education war, we literally lose lives. Now, instead of education, we need to fight violence as well. Because the lives lost seems like we as a community are under a spell. Accidents happen. I said accidents happen. People lose their life, but if you leave it up to the media, it's due to a violent act. But who are they to put a title on my people just because we're black? No mother raised their child to murder or to be shot in the back, but the mothers of both the victim and the suspect are in agony, torn, battered, and happiness is what they lack. So here we are, fighting violence with candles and silence. Split into two lines, we all start to ignite our wicks. My head is down and I look as if I'm feeling sick. The flame is to remind our students how passionate our hearts burn for a desire to change. The candle is just a metaphoric way to show that we don't want this violence to be sustained. Because when you add extreme heat or fire to something, the property of that element transforms. So with this candle, the violence in the community and the deaths of our people will cease to be a norm. These violent acts will melt away as the sun shines to brighten our day. My head is down, and my body is still. I feel like I'm in shock, or that this feeling is surreal. I start to notice things I hear since the day is screaming with silence. Voices wondering and whispering. Why are they so quiet? I guess it's so they can hear our message. S-I-L-E-N-T. Silent is what we are, but subliminally our message is blatant. L-I-S-T-E-N. Listen is what we're trying to get our students to do, we're just not saying. Two different words with the same letter scrambled around, because you have to be quiet in order to hear, so we really don't need sound. I start to notice the footprints in the snow because my head is down. And it becomes clear because of violence, there are two less footprints on the ground. And they grow immensely. First, 2. Then, 4. And 4 grows to 6. And it's because of violence and a lack of knowledge that makes these footprints cease to exist. My head down? Strange. Because I could hear my mother's voice yelling, "Hold your head up high, son, or you'll show that confidence and pride is what you lack." But with me fighting these tears, I hang my head low because I don't want to wet my back. And with all the speechlessness and the poster reading "Stop the Violence," our message was heard. But this is only our first of many more attempts to stop violence. Just imagine if we use words. Amen.